Hi there folks, Borislav247 here with another Days Gone video, and on this video I am revisiting the Sawmill Horde, and for very good reason. Over the past few years I've come up with a number of interesting easy kill locations in which to take up this horde, but the easy kill location that I'm going to show today is a very unique one indeed. Now, the first thing that I want to point out is I didn't actually come up with this method. I actually seen this being done by another YouTuber, and their channel name is CZ Jace. So CZ Jace, mate, thank you so much for showing this on your channel. I just had to make sure that all the people that watch mine get to see this as well. So let's get started. Now, before attempting this, make sure that you have some pretty damn good weapons, for obvious reasons, and make sure you are well stocked on throwables, because once you get onto this position you don't have the luxury of having the bike with you. So at this point I'm actually going to head down and show exactly where all the action is going to take place. And another thing I want to point out as well, make sure to make a game save before you start attempting to get onto this crane. You'll see why once you see how it's done. Because the good news is, once you're on this crane, you are completely untouchable. The bad news is, it is an absolute bitch to get on. You want to be approaching it from here, running in this particular direction towards that corner, and you want to do a slide. In the past, I've attempted to try and get onto this crane very unsuccessfully, and I always tried to do it with a dive roll, thinking that that would be the best way, and how wrong I was. But the secret here is to start the slide early before you hit that corner. And because you start the slide early, you get that extra distance, and that gets you onto the crane. Now from here, the first thing that I want to do, for obvious reasons, let's get to the top of this bad boy, because the view from up here is absolutely stunning. Now when I get near the very end here, I'm making sure to turn the camera around just a touch, just to make sure that I'm on the right spot. And look at this. Now, I'm not actually going to stay on this spot. I'm actually going to turn around and start walking back down, or you'd think Deek would start walking back down. I'm actually going to bring up the camera photo mode to show exactly what's going on here. And as you can see folks, there is not a freaker in the land that is going to be able to touch Deacon when he is in midair at this height, because this is where I'm going to start the action from. So as always, just need to get the Horde's attention, and thankfully they do actually realise where you are. This was something that depending on the position of where you're actually attacking from, I wasn't sure whether the freakers would actually come over to this position, because some easy kill areas in the past, if you're too high up, the Horde just fails to notice you at all. But this lot know where you are, but they go in a very strange way about trying to get to you. And to be quite honest, who can blame them given my position? I'm in mid-air here, and they're just looking to get to the highest possible area, which is basically this tower section here. So they're coming from the ground and then basically climbing up, and they're also coming from the sawmill itself over the roof section in order to get to you. So basically I can just basically start picking them off from a number of spots here. This really is well, a lot of people might say this isn't fun, but I never get tired of taking out hordes from interesting locations, and they don't come much more interesting than this, I assure you. So, you know what, I'm just going to get a couple of Molotovs into play here, just the normal ones. I'm not going to waste the napalms until a little bit later on, because there is a very nice area that you can get them to congregate when you really want to go to town on the numbers. Right now, I'm just showing their movements and just having a little bit of fun with the guns, because it's just it's quite a bizarre sight to say the least. So I'm just going to town with the Chicago Chopper here, because the three weapons that I currently have are the Chicago Chopper, the RPD and the SMP9. They do a very good job. I mean, most people at this point will probably have an MG55. Yeah, that'll do the job just as well. And for anyone who is wondering, this is actually being played on normal difficulty. So, not that it's going to make that much of a difference, because although, yes, gunfire will take a little bit less to kill the freakers, as opposed to if you're playing on Survivor 2. But trust me when I say, once I start going mad with the throwables kill the same amount of freakers every time. So I'm looking to come down to this spot now. I'm still not actually on the crane. Deek still actually is in midair. But all the freakers now will start to congregate down at the very bottom. And look at that for a view. Yeah, here we go. This is how I'm now going to take out the rest of them. Napalm Molotovs do serious damage when they are so well congregated below you like this. They really are bunched up, and they're just asking for some napalms here in my opinion, so give them what they want. So yeah, I am going to use a number of throwables here just to show just how safe this area is, because you can get away with frag grenades as well. I do recommend that you go into a crouch position. If you actually take the time, yeah, I'm just going to try and get one very close down to the bottom there. As long as you're crouched, you generally don't take any damage at all. I have seen on one occasion where I was standing up and I threw it a tad too close, and yes, I did get blown back, but I didn't actually come off the crane section, so happy days. But right now they are starting to come over still, but in much smaller numbers, and it is actually taking a wee bit of time. So at this point I'm taking my time as well, because I am going to come off this crane section at one point once I get their numbers low enough. But I don't see the point yet when there's still quite a number of them. So you know what, yeah, we'll throw some pipe bombs down as well. And because I am actually taking on the mission that requires me to take out the Sawmill Horde at this point, this is why I am getting a bar on screen at the very top there. If you do look to take out the Sawmill Horde earlier than what you're supposed to, you will not have the luxury of that. And not only that, you won't have the luxury of seeing, once you've killed them all, that you get any sort of confirmation about it. You simply won't. I will on this particular video, because I am taking them on during the mission when I'm supposed to. Eventually there will be something that comes up on screen, basically say, fill the truck with creosote. So right now there's not too many of them left at all. I don't normally use Molotovs for really too much when I get near the end stages, because all of the infestation nests and whatnot have been taken out, so I might as well just use them here on this lot. And yeah, some of these last ones will just take it with this bad boy. And yeah, I was hearing a few of them. I wasn't quite sure where it was coming from, but yeah, they're the last of them that are at the top there now. I still don't have them all yet. That's okay. I'm coming off here and I'm going to get the last of them. So I'd be surprised if there was more than 15 of them left. No. There's still some more. I'm not seeing the prompt on screen yet. There we go. Full truck with creosote. That is it. That is the Sawmill Horde taken care of in a very, very bizarre way indeed. And that brings me very nicely to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, folks, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Take care.